Hey guys, so this second part of the video is going to show you how to highlight, contour, and do your blush. This is just how I do it. Everybody has their own way of doing it and their own techniques, but typically after I do my foundation and stuff like that, I go on and do my highlighter, stuff like that. So basically I'm going to be using my Revlon Photo Ready bronzer, and this is called Bronzed and Chic, and it is like this. It's a kind of like a 4-color thing. I usually use the bottom too, and then sometimes during winter I use the quarter too. So I use my angle brush and I kind of just swipe it across, and then I just tap the excess, and then I make the sucky face look. So I go you want to concentrate the most color between here and here, because that's really what gives it the depth of the bronzing. Some people like to pull it all the way back. I really don't. I just like it right here because it just looks more natural to me. I don't do the whole bringing it up here. Sometimes I do to kind of make everything blend a little bit better, but I'm okay with how my forehead is and stuff like that. So, and then I'm going to do the other side. And now I'm going to do my blush, and I'm going to be using the BH Cosmetics blush brush. Looks like this. I already used it, which is why it has stuff on it. And then I'm going to be using the NYX blush in Mocha. This is like a really pretty color. And then I'm just going to take this, dab it in twice. It's a really pigmented blush, so you don't want to do a lot. I don't like to do apples on my cheeks a lot unless I'm doing like a retro type of look, but I just kind of follow. I hold my brush to the side, so it's like that, and I kind of follow how I wore my bronzer. Yeah, I couldn't think of the word. Sometimes you do need to use more blush, but again, be careful because you don't want it to be too much. I like to go all the way back. I sometimes like to smile, but it's not so much that, it goes on the apples of my cheeks type of thing. And now you can kind of tell that it's very subtle, and I kind of just blend the bronzer and the blush so that everything is nice and blended. So you can tell the difference between these two. And I'm going to do the same to the other side. For the highlighting, I'm going to be using my MAC Skin Finish, Mineralized Skin Finish, and this is in Gold Deposit. I have a review on it, and I will put the video, if you're interested in looking at it, I will put the video in the description box below. So I'm just going to take like 1 or 2 dusts. It's really heavily pigmented, so I don't want a lot. I'm just going to smile. I'm going to put this right above my blush. I'm just going to bring it up. And you could tell instantly how that catches the light. And right now it looks a little scary because it's like really, really bright. And so I'm going to blend it off. But outside in the regular daylight, it looks absolutely gorgeous. You really gotta be careful with this though, because if you do too much, then it kind of looks a little scary. So to kind of blend everything together, sorry, I was out of frame, I'm going to be using my big powder brush that I used in the foundation video to apply my powder and just go over everything. you can smile. Make sure to go over that highlight so it goes well with everything. And yeah. I'm actually gonna go over with the second blush, and this is called Berry Wine. I don't know. This is from the Wet n Wild collection, and it's a really pretty, like a peachy color, but it has like almost iridescent gold like sparkles in it. So I'm gonna take that brush. This one's very pigmented too, but I just don't think the camera is catching the other blush, so which is why. Okay, so this concludes your typical just basic highlighting and contouring video. You can contour right here if you want to. So you take a fluffy brush, like a small one that you use for your eyes, and you would take it from the socket of your eyes all the way down on the sides of this, and then on the sides of this. If you watched the foundation video, you would see that I put a little bit of concealer up here to kind of highlight the bridge of my nose. So when you do the contouring, you'd want to put it alongside the highlighting and never go over the part that you put the concealer on. Some people contour right here and right here. They also contour right here and right here. Basically, the idea of contouring is to kind of make everything, so if you contour, you're making things darker too. Like if you're using a darker bronzer to darken things, it's so that when somebody looks at you, if you have a big forehead, or you think you do, and you put the darker powder right here, this part kind of is almost hidden. It's kind of a shadow, and so it gives the illusion of having a smaller forehead, higher cheekbones like I did right now, more structured chin, and a slimmer nose. So it depends on what look you're going for and what your preferences are. It's totally up to you. So if you don't like the way people do things or whatever, then you don't have to do them necessarily. I'm just gonna go over this because I really don't like heavy blush and heavy stuff. I like everything to look as natural as possible. It's kind of hard to do that with the camera and stuff like that, but basically this concludes the contouring, highlighting, and blush video. And if you have any more questions, feel free to contact me, and I will put the rest of the information I mentioned previously all in the description box, and I will see you guys later. Bye.